products that I purchased from Hometown Restyling was a 2-floor porch and a deck and 8 windows.
Okay.
I got comparable estimates for the sunroom and a deck because previously I had owned, it was a screened-in porch and a deck, and it finally just fell apart. And so I got comparable estimates. Obviously, the estimates I got were different because after talking to Hometown Restyling, I ended up having 2 sunrooms rather than just 1, and a deck. And the deck obviously is the vinyl, which is much easier to keep clean than staining during this year. So I decided to go with the vinyl deck and the 2 sunrooms. The crew always cleaned up at night, except when there was some sawdust or things, and they didn't clean that up, but that was okay because they were coming back the next day to do the same thing. But they had everything cleaned up, and when they brought the items in for the deck, everything was lined up outside against the fence, and so it was very neat the entire time that they were working, and it wasn't just things left all over. And when they took the porch off with the old material, they cleaned it up immediately, so it wasn't sitting around. So I was very pleased with the way they had cleaned up. The warranty was very important because I knew if I had leaks or something, I would be able to call back and they would come and repair it, and that has been the case. So I was very pleased with the warranty situation that was offered. And the windows, the warranty is, if a screen is broken or whatever, that they will clean that. I mean, we'll fix that up. And it was very important to me to have the Windows warranty like that also. Ray was a wonderful sales rep to work with because he always tried to find out exactly what I wanted in the porch, and then he tried to fix it for me. When I told him the price was too high, he came in and he says, well, how about if we do this, this, and this? And so that was satisfying to me, and it helped me to make the decision. So I was very pleased with Ray. Hometown Restyling, I liked the look of the porch, of the sunroom that was there, and I liked that you could open the windows or take them out and clean them. It was a much easier feeling than the screen porch and having to put up plastic in the winter to save the floor and everything. And I decided just to go with that, so it was very important to me. I have already recommended Hometown Restyling to a friend. Down the street, there's a couple that have also put on a 2-floor porch, and someone else in the neighborhood has done some remodeling with Hometown Restyling. So I'm very pleased, and I always recommend Hometown Restyling because I was very pleased with both the crew and Ray and things that they've done. So I've been very pleased with that. The products that I've purchased, the windows, first of all, are excellent. They do not leak, and they are absolutely wonderful. They're easy to work, and they're easy to clean, and and they look great. And I've been very pleased with the windows. I had all the windows put on in the front of the house. The other products, the deck, when I cleaned the deck for the first time this last spring, it was so easy. I took the hose and I sprayed with a very light spray, and all the dirt just came right off after all the winter, and it was absolutely marvelous to clean it off, and it was done. I was very pleased with that, so it was great. The value that I received was, it really helped the value of the house, and I was very pleased with just the installation, and I love my sun porch. I looked at several products of windows before I finally made the decision. I looked at 3 others, and I decided to go with Hometown Restyling because, number one, they were local, and I wanted to stay with local if possible, and I knew that they would stand behind their product, and that's what I wanted to do. The reason I did the windows, the sunroom, I've had several friends that have had them from several years back, and so I decided I just wanted this type of a sunroom in the house. So that's what I decided on, to stay with Hometown Restyling. And I did have several others that had the vinyl, other sun decks like this, but I've heard some negative things, and I decided to stay with Hometown Restyling. I visited the showroom, and I absolutely fell in love with it for sure. And I also visited one of the the exhibits that was at the home show, and so that's when I first started hearing about Hometown Restyling. So I visited there, and then I went to the showroom, and the showroom was a definite seller for me. You've exceeded my expectations on the comfort and the product that you've given me, and I'm very pleased with that. A lot of people comment about the sunroom. They sneak back through the backyard so they can see what it looks like. So Yes, and I've invited a lot of people in so they can see it. They've really been impressed with what it looks like.